So traditionally, the teaching is that women birth babies in a birthing lodge. And the way the birthing lodge was set up is that it would be in an area where there was a lot of moss growing already. And if there wasn't, then they would bring the moss into the birthing lodge to set that up, because the belief is that when baby comes earthside, that the first contact they have is with Mother Earth, to get that connection to Mother Earth immediately. So we are taught that the earth is our mother, and that Mother Earth is here to take care of us. And in turn, we then take care of Mother Earth in a good way, taking care of the animals, the plants, the waters, any other elements in the earth and on the earth. And so it's really important that we teach our children this so that we don't damage Mother Earth or any of those things that were given to us by the Creator for us to have a good life living here on Earth. The way I was taught about our seasonal calendar is that our calendar doesn't start in January, but it starts in December, and then it goes from December to December. We have 13 moons, and those moons are 28 days in length. And so it's not like the Gregorian calendar of 12 months, but then along with those 13 moons, we have the 4 seasons, then winter, spring, summer, and fall. And in each of those different seasons, there are responsibilities that we are instructed in how to take care of. The first season in winter is to take care of your lodge, to make sure that you prepare all of your items that you need during the winter time for the spring, summer, and fall, and also to start setting up where you're going to camp, where you're going to find all of those resources that you need for the next 3 seasons. And so in the springtime comes our first responsibility, and that is to gather maple sap to make it into maple sugar, maple syrup, and maple candies, and have that in abundance so that it's going to last throughout the entire year then. And then if there's any extra, that goes to other relatives who aren't able to do that. And then in the summer is another gathering time for all of our medicines, our foods like the plants that we can eat, the berries, and also gathering our wood supply for the winter, or summer and fall and winter. So also between the spring and the summer is the same time when we are catching fish, preparing it for storage, making sure that, again, we have enough of that for the year. If there's any extra, again, that it goes to relatives. And then in the fall is the primary time when large game are then taken and prepared, along with wild ricing. So that's another major task that we are responsible for in the fall, is to gather that wild rice and to prepare it so that we can store it for the year and have it for our cachet, so to speak. So the moss is gathered in the summertime because that's when it's the freshest, and that's when it has some of those properties that are needed for the moss bag for babies traditionally, because we didn't have diapers. So that was what was used to collect that feces and urine for the babies for that first year. And they were kept in the cradle board for that amount of time.